Hi, I'm Chris Hinds, the co-lead of the Gender Strand, and I'm very excited to be here today to interview a very special guest as we start events around International Women's Day. This year's theme is Choose to Challenge. So let's all come together to celebrate women's achievements, raise awareness against bias, and speak up and take action for equality. I would like to welcome Liz Kametz, a transformation coach at Travelers Insurance in Hartford, Connecticut, and an author of 2 books. Liz is also an entrepreneur who owns Just Be, a self-care retreat center in Connecticut, and most importantly, a mom of 4. Liz is also my sister. Liz, what's been one of your greatest challenges to overcome during COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, for many of us, COVID has been a heightened time of stress and anxiety. We've had a lot of change thrown at us at a fast rate. And my biggest challenge has been being the primary caregiver in my family while having time for myself. I had a moment of real burnout in 2019 where I found I was meeting all the demands of everyone around me, my family, work, etc., and I was not putting any time for myself. So when COVID hit, it was almost like a spotlight had been put upon that to render any self-care obsolete.
What did you do to overcome this and kind of give more focus to self-care?
I spent my time writing and I took a lot of time to reflect on what it is I needed for self-care. I find that if I write things down and I make lists, then I will achieve them. So instead of a to-do list, I made a self-care list. And I think any of you can do that as well. Focus on anything that makes you feel good and gives you that time back for yourself. So I did that. I made the list. I expressed it with my family, shared it with others, found some self-care advocates so that we could support each other and check in with each other. And I sort of had those daily check-ins to say, okay, what am I doing for myself today?
That's great advice. You mentioned the demands during COVID-19 and certainly leading up to 2019. Do you have any advice that you can share with us in terms of how we might achieve balance between home, work, and in your case, childcare?
Balance for me, I kind of find unattainable. I know that's hard to say, but I don't think of it in terms of balance as much as I do of expectations and priorities. So what I think about is all of the demands that I have in a given day and what is the highest priority. And I just take things one at a time, because you can find that if you focus on the highest demand, and it could be the child needing something from e-learning or a presentation at work, if I can put the other things down and focus on that one thing, those other things will still be there when you get back to them. But it allows me to feel like I'm accomplishing my goals throughout the day, and that feels like balance to me.
Do you have any secrets for managing these demands and priorities?
Well, I've already mentioned the writing. I think it's very key to have your lists. What we also do at work is block self-care moments into your calendar. So if you have those times, calendar is king, sort of. If you block those moments within your day or your week, then you can find time to pause and reflect and check in with yourself. My team also does a mental health Monday where we connect as a team just on a very basic human level. What's your favorite movie? What did your high school yearbook picture look like? Just have some laughs and feel really connected can help rejuvenate and feel like you're taking care of yourself.
That's great advice. As part of the gender strand, one of the things we're trying to encourage is for men to be better allies to women in the workplace. And so I'd like to share a couple of my thoughts with you and also get your advice. So I think professionally, what one key message is amplify. So turn it up to 11. What I mean by that is really highlight the words and ideas of your female coworkers who might otherwise fall on deaf ears, and make sure that women's achievements are given credit and well recognized. Also, mentoring and sponsorship is extremely important, and extending your own personal professional network to open up new opportunities to help foster career development and advancement for women, I feel is really important. So through that, making sure that women are considered for key assignments and projects to help raise their profile. And for me personally, at home, as a father and partner to my wife, certainly looking to do my fair share of the housework and child caring duties. Liz, what are your thoughts and suggestions?
Well, I love what you said about at home. Personally, for myself, my husband does all of our laundry. So you can imagine for 6 people, that's quite a lot. So I love that. Your concept about amplifying is great, because I think for me, where it starts is acknowledgement and awareness. And so if we can have active listening and awareness for each other, I think that'll go a long way in our equality.
Thank you so much, Liz. Your answers were really inspiring, and I hope that I get to see you in person this year. So thanks so much again for joining us.
Thank you.